Today's much-anticipated group of death clash between Portugal and France may well determine the Group F winner. France already through, Portugal likely to go through. How hard Didier Deschamps will push his team, that's a question, but the French manager has signaled that winning the group is the main goal. Group F table has France on top going into the final match day on 4 points and through to the round of 16, 1 point ahead of Germany and Portugal, all three on +1 goal differential. Germany play Hungary today. Top two go through, with the top four third-place teams also going through.
Let's welcome back Shaka Hislop to make us a little bit more ready for the final match of the group of death. Shaka, we have a rematch of last Euro finals to close out the group stages, but both of them stumbled in their last outing. Of course, France dropped a point. Portugal lost to Germany. Who should be more concerned heading into this match?
Right now, I think Portugal have to be by far the more concerned. The issue with Portugal is we saw them win the Euros in 2016, being very defensive, but great on the counterattack and in transition. But you look at the team sheet this time around, and this is a very attacking lineup. I'm not sure that this is a team that's built to defend. So you have a national team who have success playing a certain way, but don't have the personnel this time around. Whereas with France, despite the stumble against Hungary, they had the majority of possession, they had the chances, you just felt complacency got in their way. That won't happen this time around. They're still favorites to go on and win it. I think they eke out a win, a narrow win. And given what we've seen from Germany, that's a huge concern for Portugal, who of course conceded heavily against the Germans in the last match day.
Speaking of Germany, their fans have been yearning for something to cheer about, something to fire up this side once again. That win against Portugal is definitely something to build on. Now, what do they need to do to keep the momentum going against a very dangerous Hungary team?
Well, this has been about Germany and a story of 3 years. 3 years of disappointment. Harking back to that 2018 World Cup. This is a German team that conceded 6 against Spain not so long ago, lost on home soil to North Macedonia, were disappointing, albeit in a narrow loss against France, and then that performance against Portugal. And given that Jurgen Löw is on his way out, he seems to have thrown all caution to the wind. Things have come good at exactly the right time for them. It was a confidence-building win against Portugal and going up against Hungary, who only have a point themselves and were left a little bit embarrassed by the result at the very least against Portugal, who scored heavily late on. You just think that this German team goes from strength to strength. Ordinarily, you don't write the Germans off. Finally, we see that side of Germany yet again. I think they get the win. They go through to the next round. Whether it's in first or second time will tell. And that, again, has all eyes on the France-Portugal game.
You know what? There's no one as slick in between the sticks. Thank you so much, Shaka.